talking about the Titans here. The Titans.
Swing and a drive, left field. It's gone. It's gone. It is Bedlam at the bank.
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball.
Podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe.
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Phillies postgame show with KJ McCoy, Ballpark Tommy, Dalton, and Fratty. Proudly powered by TickPick. Check out the link in the bio for $10 off your first order today. Let's take it to the show.
Crank that shit up. Fuck, dude. Like, I don't even want to start a show off like that because it's very unprofessional, but that's the feeling. That's the feeling you all got. It's the feeling I got. That's the feeling you got. It's the feeling my dog even has got. This team, year after year, takes our heart, rips it out. 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 Tells us it's going to be different, and it's the same product every year. I am pretty much at my breaking point with being an invested Phillies fan. If you want to call into the show, you want to get in on the group therapy, feel free. Phone number is 302-316-4848. I'm not sure if any other hosts are going to be here. Everybody's pretty devastated, man, and I can't blame them. I can't blame them. Shout out to Nick's Pizza, by the way, for sponsoring this post-game show all season. If you guys didn't know, actually, the owner of Nick's is a Dodgers fan. So if we got any Dodgers fans watching, any Dodgers fans from Delaware, go check out Nick's Pizza. It's some amazing pizza. That man knows what he's doing. Wish his baseball team was a little bit different, but got to say congratulations to your brother. I mean, hard-fought series. To my Dodgers fans watching, I know there's a lot of you guys that just want to see me cry. You want to see me piss. You want to see me moan. I get it. I get it. I might do that. I might not. I'm still working it out. But my point is, you guys won that series fair and square. You guys owned us. You beat us twice at home. It's very hard to beat a team twice at home after they beat you twice at home, especially in the playoffs. So I knew once we went down 0-2 that there was pretty much no shot. They came out on top last night. They got the win. We didn't expect that. Some of us didn't. Some of us did. And then today, they get into this game that was just a pitcher's dream. I mean, everybody was pitching well, and they get to the last final innings, and Kerkering blows it on what could have been a routine play. It makes you wonder. I wish Luzardo would have stayed in the rest of that game. I really do. I feel like Luzardo is built for that situation more, especially where he's at in his career. And I would have really, really liked to see the Phillies pull that out. If you guys want to call in, lines are open, 302-316-4848. First come, first serve. And yeah, Orion, it looked like a deer in headlights, man. That's a great analogy, JT. I think you summed it up well. The look like he was shaking when he threw that. And I get it. It's a scary moment being put in that. Like, we're all one to talk, right? I'm just a dude sitting in a chair right now, literally at my parents' house, for God's sake. You know, I have my own house, just to be clear, but I'm hanging here. Point being, I'm not one to talk about baseball, but that should have been a routine play, and I think Luzardo would have made that play. So I'm
Steven
hot.
Roth.
I'm sure a lot of Phillies fans are hot. Let's take it to Steven Roth. Roth.
Can I really
brother.
call this a group therapy, or should I call it another shit show by the Phils?
Yeah,
Okay?
what's the definition
Because
of doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result?
The offense was non-existent once again. Okay, yesterday was just a big gimme in this game. Just a gimme. Tonight, the offense was 1 for 24 tonight. Stats were very cold, okay? And I'm wondering, why did Kerkering Well, it almost hit the hot dog vendor. JT was pointed to first base. Throw it to first base, not try to throw it a hot dog vendor. Like, Lord of Lords, you're going to knock him out next?
Yeah. Yeah, you make a lot of great points. I mean, how did you feel about Luzardo? Like, would you have kept Luzardo in, or do you think it was the right call putting in Kirkring where they did?
I think that you should have kept him in, to be honest. Really should. And my mind is boggling on this one. Why would you put Duran in the bottom of the seventh and then walk Ohtani? It's like, are you asking for a death wish? Luckily, they just tied it up 1-1, went to the bottom of the 11th. It's like, yeah, this whole entire game was a nail biter. And the Phillies really should have won this game, but this whole offense, once again, is an utter shit show. And this team needs a major overhaul. 100% they do. Okay. I don't know. Maybe file Thompson or something? I don't know. Or Kevin Long. Because he's not even coaching. He's not helping the team to hit. Apparently, he's not.
Yeah, dude, it's frustrating. I mean, it's an overhaul for sure. Like you said, I mean, Schwarber's gone. He's as good as gone. We have to accept that, own that right now. I mean, they're not going to be able to pay him. And if they do pay him, what is the reasoning to pay him, right? Like, what has he done in the playoffs? That's what the Phillies have got to ask themselves, that hard question too. Like, he may be the greatest thing since sliced bread during the regular season, but Roth, last time I checked, do you give a shit about the regular season?
No, I really don't. Nope, not at all.
Exactly.
Because the only thing what counts is the postseason, not the regular season. Yes, the regular season counts. Okay, with all these series records that's always happening, but the main thing is postseason. Trying to make it the World Series. 2022, they were lucky to make it the World Series. Got shot up by the Astros. 2023, lost in the NLDS. 2024, lost in the NLDS. 2025, same exact thing. It's like something needs to change for next season. Something really does.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and take it to Fratty, who's on the show. Fratty, how are you feeling tonight, man?
I'm not feeling well at all. I turn on the Eagles to try to forget about this, and my gosh, I don't know what's happening to them either. But the Phillies, man, they really, the pitchers, a lot of our pitchers. I'm gonna give credit. I'm gonna start by this. The offense came up stale tonight. Came up really stale. The pitching pitched phenomenal. Did a great job. But not gonna don't get me wrong, Dalton. We shouldn't have I know the Eagles apologize upon it, but getting back to what I was saying about the Phillies, I mean, if you think about it this way, man, the pitching just looks so great. Um of what could have been, and the Phillies shouldn't have not been eliminated tonight. They shouldn't have. The series could be tied 2-2. We win one of those games in Philly. This loss wouldn't really hurt as much. And this is going to be a very very long off season. I know this Phillies team had a chance. They had a better opportunity. They actually played with more heart. A lot more heart this time around than last time against the Mets. I'd say the heart rate and the way we were playing for heart pitching wise was much better than last year. Much better than when Ballpark was on here when we were Heartbreak after that game for us. It was much better, but something has to change. I mean, we can't keep going for this Heartbreaks every single year. I'm sick. I'm absolutely sick of it.
Yep.
I'm sick of it,
We got
and I'll tell you what though, this was our good opportunity for us to have another parade, blown opportunity. Going to be a long off season. We have to look forward to the Flyers and Sixers, which I don't expect to go anywhere, and the Eagles are looking iffy right now. So it's looking like we're kicking back to the reality of Philadelphia sports at the very moment, Dalton.
Yep. You're right.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
it's
Roth, do you have any final takes? Because I know we got Dennis trying to call into the show, but anything, I think we might even skip the Eagles post game tonight, especially if this game keeps going the way it is. I might just do it tomorrow at some point. I'll try to catch up on it, if not Saturday, because the way that this night is going, the way that this week is going for Philly sports, something is in the water, something is in the air. I don't know if the government is hitting us with chemicals. I don't know if the moon is in fucking Mercury is in retrograde. I don't know what the hell's going on, but something is. But Roth, anything that you would say about these teams? Give us one more second, Dennis. Sorry, brother.
Okay. The Eagles better win. Okay, better win. But it's another shit show for the Eagles for some apparent reason. For God knows why. But for the Phillies, okay, yes, this is going to be another long off season, but we need to keep our heads up high, and hopefully something will be changed for the next season, okay? Because this cannot be happening again. Like I said, 2022, lost in the World Series, 2023, NLDS, 2024, NLDS, 2025, NLDS. Something really needs to change. So let's hope something changed in the off season. Please.
Yep. I think 2 years ago was the CS, Steve, by the way. But either way,
Thank
we
you.
still lost before the World Series.
Yeah. And I can't even say we're shocked anymore, but Steve, we appreciate you calling in, man. Try to get some good sleep. Try to just understand that the Phillies are going to be a disgrace for the time being, and hopefully the Eagles can get out of this funk.
Yep.
You have a good night, brother. Dennis, if you want to call in now or anyone else, the floor is yours. That phone number is 302-316-4848. Let's see who we got calling in. Dennis.
Call from.
What's up, D?
I told you the first round bye is a terrible idea for the Phillies.
You were right. You were 100% right. And everybody else that said that, old momentum caught up with him, didn't he? Old Mo.
And just like this Eagles game, just like I said, week 2, 2023 all over again. And it's all Makuba's fault because the momentum came off of a touchdown that he couldn't wrap up on. So now we've got Reed blanking shit and we got freaking Makubu Boo or whatever you want to call him.
Oh man,
Makuba, yeah.
Good.
And I know that there was a tackle also, I will say, Adoree Jackson had the touchdown that Scadaboo had. And I know he had the fumble after or whatever. He got the ball out. That's awesome. But the first play where you just kind of half-ass drop your shoulder and don't wrap up at the goal line. I have a video, actually. I don't know if I want to drop or not. But it's a film review.
This is more about the Phillies blowing it. I think it's time to move on from Bryce Harper. I think it's time.
Really?
Yep. Harper's not what he used to be. He's not clutch like he used to be. And I think we really honestly need to consider, is it worth keeping Kyle Schwarber? Because where the fuck was he in the playoffs? Except for his one home run yesterday. You're stuck with Trey Turner because you gave him a stupid contract. And whoever the that pitcher is, please send him back to single A or make him go play with the Wilmington Blue Rocks because they suck too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dennis. I keep on having to refer back to like 2008 all over again in my head. It's this team. I'm telling you, this group of guys you can't even compare them to Rollins, Utley, Howard that year. And I was young when this happened. I used to love those guys. Grew up with those guys. Grew up watching those guys. Those were guys that actually play with heart. This team, they had heart in them. I get it, but they just can't get the job done. I mean,
I don't even know
can't
that they have
say
heart,
that team.
Fratty. I don't know that I would say that they have heart. Dennis, would you? I would say they're a great,
No,
they're a
that team
nice
does not have
group of
heart.
guys.
That
They're
team
good
just
guys. They're
I'm
fun,
listen.
but I
I'm
wouldn't
gonna
say
go
that they
full
have
no
heart.
filter. I'm gonna go full no filter. That team has no fucking heart. They're all about money. Because if that was the case,
There's
Bryce
Dennis.
Harper would have renegotiated his deal to give him a little bit more money, and Schwarber wouldn't have fucking tucked his tails like a bitch here in the playoffs. Harper would have stepped up, but no, they're all too busy having little fucking kiddie school, having kids and everything else. It's the same thing I always said. As soon as one has a kid, they suck. Look what happened with Carson Wentz. He had a kid, now he sucks. The same thing with baseball. You give him a ton of money and they suck. Harper is not what he used to be. He's always hurt in the beginning of the season. He comes in slow, and then he gets hot for freaking 2 months, and then the season's done. Now look at us. You got a freaking closing pitcher that, okay, yeah, we got the Duran effect. Okay, we got the fancy lights and shit as CBP. Who gives a flying fuck if you're not winning a goddamn game?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say this. They are not focused as a cohesive unit as a team. And they can win games during the regular season. That's great and all, but they cannot get hot and with momentum at the right time. Gav, just give us one more second here and then call back. Dennis, if you could say one more thing to the Phillies just because we have another caller, what would you say to the Phils?
Fire everybody, and you guys better go watch the Mighty Ducks in the 90s because they're about the only team that can teach you how to win.
I will agree with that. Well, Dennis, thank you for calling in, brother. I hope you have a good night. And moreover, I hope our Eagles get out of this funk and find a way to pull out this win.
We won't. It's 2023 all over, and Makuba sucks. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Love you too, brother. Take care.
Yeah. But yeah, Dennis, I know
Gav, if you want to call in now, floor's yours, by the way. Go ahead, Fratty.
real quick, I know to get over to Phillies fan a minute, I just want to redirect Dennis. I think you could check him out on the Sixers post game, which is going to be starting up soon, correct, Golden?
We'll figure all that out later. What's up, Gav? How you doing?
Hey, man, you know what? I'm just processing what just happened. Ultimately, dude, I'm in shock still, you know?
Yeah, man. Welcome to group therapy. Go ahead, get comfortable, lay back on the chaise lounge, and just tell me about your problems as a Phillies fan, and I'll try my best to help you.
I got you, dude. So, I mean, like, hey, man, it was our game 7 again for us, basically, and they came up short. And you can blame Kirkering for panicking and making a dumb decision to throw at home when he could just throw the first. I get that. Ultimately, the offense didn't hit. You only scored 1 run. They didn't show up. Once again, they didn't show up. So that's my main problem is with the offense and the fact that you've had the same core for about 3 to 4 years now. Okay, like once you make it into the World Series and you come up short the following years, that should be a sign that you need to make changes, you know, to get back to that and to win it. And they haven't done that. So I'm not really surprised that they got eliminated because they haven't made any changes. It's the same core that you've had, and that's just not going to win you a championship. So ultimately, I think the window is closed, but I don't think it's locked. And that basically means that they're still competitive. They're a competitive baseball team. They won the division, you know, back-to-back years and a bye. So I think they're competitive. I just don't think they have the pieces to be World Series material yet. But I think it's closed, but not locked. And I think if they make drastic changes and shake things up in the offseason with management and free agency signings and trades, then they'll be World Series material.
Frat, what do you think off that?
It's gonna be really it's gonna be a long off season, Gavin. I mean, I appreciate all year long. I mean, it's been another fun season, a lot of good moments in the regular season. Me at CBP, but almost catching that home run ball. Me going to the game with Dalton, and then you growing with your sports channel. It's been a fun ride this year. And of course our post game growing. But getting back to what you were saying about the whole what the Phillies should do. Here's my thing. Our pitching staff, it's okay. You have Luzardo, you have Sanchez, you have Wheeler, you have Ranger, Ranger is, I think, a free agent. We have to I expect that we got to find out if Rangers even want to come back or not next year. We don't even know that. That's one. That's a big what if. We can't say that for certain if Rangers want to call him back. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if he's going to pursue. You don't know if Rangers are going to decide to go to Dodgers. You don't know. I'm just saying. We love Ranger Suarez, but we don't know if he's going to resign. We don't know if he's going to resign here or not. And I know he loves Philadelphia, so that's a big what if. Another thing, I think one thing that's more obvious is Brandon Marsh won't be here anymore.
Whoa, easy saying that. You know who's not going to like that?
Stott is a big question mark because he's young still. He's a big question mark. But I could see him possibly not being here. Alec Boehm, I think Alec Boehm, honestly, quite honest, I think Alec Boehm might be safe for one more year. I think he proved he got on base 3 times, so it's not his fault really. He tried tonight. I think Alec Boehm could be safe at least one more season. Castellanos might be gone. Trey Turner and Bryce Harper. I mean, Harper's probably not going to be gone because of the contract situation. The Phillies can't just get rid of him. We signed a big deal. I mean, it's possible, but I don't think it's going to happen. As much as Dennis wants it to happen, you can't. It's going to be hard to trade off that big contract. Trey Turner's not going to be is going to be here still because of his contract. And almost the whole pitching staff. Nola will be here. Wheeler, everybody will be here. That's interference. But anyway, getting back to the Phillies. If JT doesn't come back, remember, I said I know Ali Rutschman is not a free agent until 2027. Do the Phillies try to trade for Ali Rutschman? Is it possible? Adley Rutschman. That's a big one.
That would actually be an intriguing trade because I think he would actually play well with somebody like Alec Boehm. You know, him at catcher, Boehm at third, Harper at first. You keep Trey, you keep Stott, you get rid of Marsh. You try to bring in some kind of a outfielder that's more better at bat. Maybe a power bat. I like that idea a lot.
I believe another option. I know Salvatore Perez, he can still hit. I know he's old, but I think he's a free agent. He would be an option, but I would sign a 1 or 2 year short-term deal if we were to have to pick up Salvatore Perez, if we can't get JT back, if that's our only other best option, or one of the Contrerases. I think one of the Gavin, correct me if I'm wrong. Is one of the Contrerases who catches a free agent isn't that another possibility too? If we can't get back JT,
I don't think they are.
No, so it's either Ali Rutschman in the trade, or it's possibly Salvatore Perez on a short-term rental deal. So,
Gav, how do you feel about that?
For sure, man. I mean, anything is possible. You're going to have to shake things up at this point because your players don't get younger, they get older. And that money that you're spending. So you got to make changes, and that's possible. I mean, the Orioles, they re-signed Samuel Basallo, one of the top prospects in baseball, to that big deal, and he's a catcher. Now, they have been talking about putting him at first base and letting Ryan Mountcastle walk and keeping Adley at catcher and then just rotating them at catcher and first base and DH. So they could do that. But, yeah, if they don't bring JT back, Adley Rutschman could be an addition to the Phillies. I'll tell you what they need to do, though, this offseason is you need to shake things up, okay? I don't give a F if Rob Thompson's percentage with the Phillies is above 500. You need to fire. You got to get rid of him and Kevin Long respectfully. You have to shake things up. Bring J-Ro as the manager. I would love Jimmy Rollins as the manager. He talks about the Phillies all the time. It'd be hilarious. But you got to make additions. You got to re-sign Bader. He's been reliable. You got to re-sign Schwarber. You know, I don't want to pay him a lot of money because I hate paying DHs a crap ton of money because, they don't play the field. So hopefully they can get him for a decent deal. Ranger, you got to bring him back because I don't know if Painter's that guy yet. That's a big what if. And yeah, man, I mean, you got to go out and get new additions in free agency, and hopefully they can trade for a couple guys But after, next season, you get money off of Castellanos, you get money off of Taiwan Walker. So you get that money off to spend on whoever. But Frat, you and I have been talking about before, dude. One of the prospects, man, that we could see is Mr. Justin Crawford. He could be a Philly with Kepler being a free agent and the rumors of Castellanos being traded. Crawford might get the call up.
Yeah, I forgot I forgot all about him. It's a possibility Justin Crawford could be starting this year. I know Dalton was just watching the Birds. What a disaster! What a disastrous night this has been. Uh,
I'm speechless, man. I
this
want to go to
is
bed. I want to go to bed at this point. It is so, for all you Dodgers fans or other MLB fans watching, I hope you guys have a little bit of respect for what we do, because this is not easy sitting here talking about the teams that we love so much letting us down. You just see a horrible pass by Jalen Hurts there, throwing what's almost a pick six, like a pick to the 20-yard line. And moreover, the Phillies fall flat on their face for the fourth year in a row. 4 years of the same product being told it's different. Insanity. It's really upsetting. Gav, do you have any concluding thoughts or anything you want to say before we move on? Because I'm trying to go to bed soon, my man. This has
I
been
get it,
a
dude.
horrible night.
Yeah, a couple things. The Philly trifecta right now is not going to plan, guys. We did not plot it correctly. We have to abandon the plan. Other than that, man, it's just Mets fans need to shut up. Enjoy seeing the Phillies fail, but you guys didn't make the postseason, so it's better to play in the postseason than not. So I don't want to hear crap from Mets fans. And any of the hate towards Bryce Harper and our star players, I get it. They didn't show up, but we're stuck with them. So suck it up. And again, Bryce Harper's a 2-time MVP, so he's going to be a Hall of Famer. So I get it. You could be frustrated at Harper and the top guys, but you're stuck with them. Can't do nothing about it. So suck it up. But that's all I have. I mean, hopefully the Birds can figure stuff out, and that's also just another problem that they're not smoking the Giants. But that's all I have, dude. Hopefully things can change, and yeah, that's all I got. Have a nice show, boys.
Thank you so much, Gavin. Thank you for all your contributions this season. You've been amazing, brother.
Absolutely, bro.
Take care. And if you guys don't, please give Gavin a follow on Instagram, Gavin Sweeney. If you look him up on 302 Birds Following, you'll see him come up. But he does a ton of writing for Lebco Sports, Philly Sports Reports. He does a lot of awesome stuff. So be sure to give our guy Gavin a follow. He busts ass. I want to just take this second to also thank everybody else that contributed to the Phillies postgame show all throughout the season. Fratty, KJ, Chaos Chris, Shardy, Broad Street Sports. There's other people that I know I'm not remembering that off the top of my head, I apologize. I'm sure Rome, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many people that would call into the show. Dobbins, regular Moose, they would call in regularly, and they really made this Phillies postgame show what it was this season. So I want to thank all you guys, for the hosts, for their hard work, because hosting this show is an undertaking, and I totally get that. But then I also want to thank the call-ins for being contributed, for watching us every night, for calling in, sharing their thoughts, because this community that we're building, we got 230 of you guys watching right now. That's what this is all about. It's a ton of fun being able to have a place where we can talk Philly sports with you guys and hear how you guys feel too. But Fratty, it's been an amazing season. It's been a depressing season. It's been an amazing season from a social standpoint, right? Like, we had fun. We had a good time. We got to go to a game together. We really enjoyed ourselves. But as far as results go, this team isn't where we want them to be. Anything you want to say before our last post game of the season? And before we get into it, let me go ahead and do the honors and hit it one last time for the season.
Yo, Fratty, give him the business. Only in South Philly. Only at Fratty's Corner. It's Fratty's Corner.
Well, guys, the season is over. I joined the couch with New York Mets fans and New York Yankees fans, and Boston Red Sox fans. Boston, the two New York teams, the Phillies all join the couch and ride the couch together now, which is sad. Sad, very heartbreaking. Very heartbreaking time to be a Philadelphia sports fan right now. The Eagles are down 34-17 now. I mean, it just keeps getting worse. Thank goodness. I don't know, nothing's going our way lately. But I just want to touch on something here. It's been a memorable season, memorable moments. Me almost catching the Rojas home run. The moment with you guys that I mentioned earlier in the show. Um, the game I was at with 4 home run game with Kyle Schwarber, which seems like it was just a couple weeks ago when it was over a month ago. When I was with Rome and KJ McCoy. Moments like this, and I haven't really posted on Instagram at all, but it's gonna hurt having to write whenever I write it, whether it be late tonight or tomorrow. I mean, there's been so many good moments this year, and it really hurts me. It really hurts me that it had to end this way. Once again, I'm sick to my stomach right now, even thinking about it. And I know this will be my final time. You'll hear from me you'll still hear from me on the other shows, guys. I won't be, and some on Instagram. I won't be disappearing. I won't be disappearing that long, but besides calling in and maybe being around and joining as a guest on Wednesday night shows, maybe every once in a blue moon, uh unless we decide to do a special hot stove Phillies show this time around in like December, January, February, before the season starts, then that'd be the next time we actually do a full Phillies show. So hopefully, guys, be back to doing another Phillies show. Uh, in the next in the very near future, and then I know that we'll be talking about the Phillies on the next Wednesday night show, which is coming up next week on the 15th of October. uh so with that being said, guys, it's very disturbing. Uh it's going to hurt. It really hurts. I feel bad for Rome. I feel bad for KJ. He's probably watching the Eagles, but I feel bad. KJ McCoy must be in a very somber mood right now. He can't believe what's happening. And we cannot believe that this is the reality that we have to look forward to. Flyers and Sixers coming up. Ugh. This was our chance here, and now I have to look forward to this. I have the By the way, guys, you should guys order one more thing I'll say, and I'll wrap it up in a minute or two. Guys should order from Amazon. They have cool Philadelphia sports things. I don't have a Sixers hat coming in tomorrow. Getting ready for basketball. I'm hoping they surprise this year, but who knows? I can't trust them either. But this is the light we have, and I'm interested to see. Like I said, I'm interested in the off season, and I'm interested. And I can't talk anymore. I mean,
It's all good. I got you. It's
But
all
anyway,
good. Don't worry. I know you're kind of like
thanks for giving these.
you're just kind of letting
me.
it all out. Group
That,
therapy, like we said, it's one of those nights, man,
Yep.
where we had so much expectation, and the Phillies let us down. And like you said, Fratty, now it's going to be a long off season of just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. The only thing that maybe might change is hopefully this team can put together a different roster.
Yep, spring training.
Guys who rocked out with us all season long on the Phillies post-game show. It was an absolute pleasure doing this for you guys with Fratty, with KJ, with Shardy, with Chris. Thank you to all the hosts who chipped in. 160 games, 160 plus with the playoffs is no easy feat. So it's been an insane way for us to grow 302 Birds. It's been a fun way to connect with you guys. If you haven't, be sure to like, be sure to comment, and be sure to subscribe, because all those little things really help the channel grow a ton. So if you enjoyed the video tonight, just take a second to do that. It would really mean a ton to me and Fratty. But that's all we got for you guys. I hope everybody has a great offseason. I'm sure we'll have some more Phillies offseason content coming to you guys with KJ and Fratty. Stay tuned for that. And I know that we're going to start getting into the swing of things for the Sixers post-game show, even if we only do, 1 or 2 a week. But Eagles post-game, as far as that goes tonight, unless some kind of a miracle happens at the Meadowlands and this team comes back, I don't think I'm going to have the energy to do it. I'm just so beat and so frustrated with this team. Man, this one hurts. Have a great and safe night, everybody. And as always, God bless. Go Phillies.
The Vikings.
Swing and a drive, left field. It's good. It's gone. It is Bedlam at the bank.
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball.
Podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe.
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Phillies postgame show with KJ McCoy, Ballpark Tommy, Dalton, and Fratty. Proudly powered by Tech.